Hi, I'm Ash, the DM of Not Awesome, and we are going to be starting right now. Sorry about that. I just noticed I forgot to do something. But tonight we have well, it was going to be a mystery guest, but I forgot to put the mystery cover up. Um, we have the DM of the Nat 30s playing with us tonight. And go ahead and let you guys introduce your characters real quick. So let's start with Fillion tonight.
Alright, I'm Julian. I'm a Asimir cleric.
Hey, I'm Maximus. I'm a half-elf hexblade warlock.
I'm Evan. I am a zealot barbarian.
I am Abaddon. I am a tiefling wizard.
And do you want me to wait?
Yeah, we'll do you in game. We'll
Okay,
announce you in game.
I'll hide.
Okay, and so also just wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone that helped us to get to affiliate. We officially are affiliate.
Woo!
Woo!
Nice.
All right, and then a special thank you to Turbo Nerds D&D, the Nat 30, the Loophole King, Alberon RPG, Menju 666, the Mark Knight, and Oddlot D&D, who have all been really awesome working with us, and we're just kind of networking with everyone. And if you want some more amazing D&D shows to watch, go check them out. Other announcement is that we are going to be doing a dice giveaway. Check out our Discord after the show for the rules about entering for that. And we'll do the drawing and post or talk about the who won on our next live stream. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, last we left our party, they had just finished the first quest or job that they were assigned from Cole Dune Dragon, and a little worse for wear, they came back having experienced what it's like to be a chew toy for a gigantic crocodile. After proving to Cole that they had done away with the large beast, they went back to the House of Roses for a night's rest. And this is where we will find our characters. It is still evening before everyone has gone to sleep, and Maximus is cleaning his gun.
And making rounds.
And man, what was all that sewer business about?
Just trying to make the cash, man.
Oh.
Anyway, keep quiet. I'm trying to get all the crevices, and you moving around talking is making it hard.
I didn't ask for you to pull me out down there. I mean, does that look like the environment I want to be playing in?
I die. Who's gonna shoot your ass anymore, man? Who's gonna take you around, show you all this crazy stuff?
You were stupid enough to pick me up. I'm sure I could find somebody else.
I just raise my hand in the background.
What do you want to talk? Just say what you gotta say.
Yeah, take it.
Oh, you don't want to deal with these problems, man.
But I don't know. I think it's pretty funny.
It wears off real quick.
At this point, Oathbreaker falls silent, just deciding to ignore you for the rest of the evening.
Good. Peace and quiet.
And is there anything else anyone needs to do before they go to sleep for the evening?
I already read my book, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good too, Ash.
All right. And so, in your own ways, in this house of love, you each find some rest, either, in the bosom of somebody else or along with the pillows. Early the next morning, you are greeted by a familiar tap on the door as one of the housemaids comes in and places your breakfast on the table and scurries out, trying not to disturb anyone. This seems to be a normal way that they provide food for their guests. There's a platter of bacon and toast and soft boiled eggs, and you're awoken by the aromas.
Ooh. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I get in on some of that, especially after the crocodile chewed me.
Pull a crocodile Dundee might make an appetite. Crocodile Dundee might.
So, the day is yours. You can go and gather more supplies, go get information about the next job you have. What would you all like to do?
I addressed the group, like holding my head after drinking way too much. How many health potions do we have?
Yeah, I got a big old 0.
I got a battle, not a.
I think everybody's out.
We might want to check into that before doing our next job.
Yeah. I need to pick up some
Probably.
stuff anyways.
All I need is my axe and my bare chest, and maybe a healing potion. But that's about it.
The healing potions are pretty priced. If I
Well, we just
remember-
got paid, didn't we?
Yeah, that's half the money we need for the boat. And I didn't know if we wanted to tap into that. I know we're all somewhat flush. I know we could all probably afford one. I don't honestly need one. If I can get a short rest in between fights, I can heal myself enough. But I know you guys probably want to grab some for sure.
I have a self healing spell.
Yeah, same here. I got a couple little
I don't
things.
know. I feel like I also I feel like I want to get a couple of potions because that drought last time really worked out for me.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's all easy enough to do. As you recall, some of you had gone into the cafe. I know that might be a place to get certain healing items, or you also know that there is a potion and scroll store that you can also go to.
Well, yeah, let's head to that scroll and potion store. And that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because we could check out and see if they have anything else like buffs or.
Yeah, I need some materials for my spells. Some spell components.
You find yourself an arcane focus there, bud.
All right, so that's easy. You all have finished your breakfast, make your way down the steps out the front, and you're starting to get familiar with how the layout of this city is, and you're able to find your way back to the market square pretty easily. And those of you that have been to the potion store lead the way. You make your way through the door. Inside, there's the familiar older man. He's just polishing various potion bottles and kind of just dusting about, still, just cleaning, making it very presentable. He had just opened his store.
Sweet. Have at it, guys.
I walk up to the gentleman, um, and I ask him, how much do you sell your potions again? Was it 25 for a drought, and then 50 for a standard healing potion?
Yes, that is the prices that we had just spoken of before.
Lebanon.
I apologize. I'm trying to pull up my gold.
How much money did we make individually from that last job, or did it all go just to the party funds?
I have the cash. We got 100 platinum from that.
10 platinum.
So no, it's 100 platinums. 1 platinum is 10 gold.
Yep, and it was supposed to be 1,000 gold total.
Yeah, so if it's 10 gold per platinum, you'd need to have 100 platinum.
He is right.
My math skills are not that good right now.
Arithmetic, Ash. That's what I'm good at. You're good at the algebra.
Well, so we want to grab potions as a group. Since I only have 9 gold.
I got you.
I mean, this is an investment to keep me going, to keep things getting done.
How much time do we have to get the money back for the bow?
I think was that 2 weeks from now?
Are you asking the in-game or out-of-game?
Intuition. I just don't know what day it is.
Yeah. So
like, all the
today, that's not a problem. Today, as you recall, you saw a calendar on the wall. It is the 29th day of chess. And you have until the 22nd of Takash to turn or to bring the money. So you guys have like 22 days left. Or 21 days left, sorry.
Oh, we have half the money. We got this.
I also forgot my my handbook at my old house, so I'm out on my notes right now.
Are you talking about your notebook? I have it here.
Wait, you brought it?
I got it.
Oh my God, girlfriend for the
Lifeline there.
In
lifeline.
this box.
She's like, wait, are you talking about the
Oh no,
the
we could
notebook?
hear.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's a sensitive mind.
Alright. So, are you guys
So
gonna
what-
purchase something?
Yeah.
Here, I'll kick Eben some of the platinum. I'll give him 10 of the platinum that we have.
Alrighty, and I take that.
The old man's just kind of watching you guys pass these, large coins around. His eyes kind of get a little wide and he starts, pushing potions around and making them even more presentable.
Well, that way, buy a couple of those things. And just make sure if one of us is dying, to hook a brother up.
Yeah, this is for everybody. This isn't just for us.
Right. I think they're 50 a pop.
Well, good sir, we do have minor healing potions for 50 gold apiece, but we carry larger versions. We do have a potion of greater healing for 100, potions of superior healing, and potions of master healing even.
I look down at my wounds, and I kind of look up at him, and I look down at my wounds, and I'll just take a $50, and I hand him 5 platinum.
Okay. I'll go ahead and send that to you.
Okay.
I also hand him 50 for a standard, and then 25 for a drought.
Okay. And I'm getting that sent over to you.
Just to clarify, Ash, did we ever figure out the thieves' kits?
Yes, we did. You should have notes on that. There you go. Okay. All right. So he takes your order. He wraps the potions up. Would you gentlemen be interested in gift wrapping?
No.
All right, all right. And he finishes packaging and sets the little bag in front of you guys.
I have a question for you, sir.
Yes.
Do you carry lodestones by any chance?
Lodestones, yes, yes. What sort of magic will you be doing with those?
What sort of magic? I don't know what you mean.
Well, I just want to make sure you know their purpose before I just go selling magic components to the untrained.
Well, I know their purpose.
Fair enough. Yes, I carry lodestones. About 10 gold apiece.
I'll take 2.
Right. So he turns
Yes.
and he turns around and he goes to this cabinet that has just tons and tons of little pull-out drawers, and he kind of looks through them, finds the right one, and pulls out this lime green stone that is a little crumbly. So he puts it in a little piece of paper and he twists it up all nice and sets it on the counter.
Alright. I slide over 20 gold to him.
Thank you very much, good sir.
Does anybody else need anything from this shopping incursion, or are we done?
That's it.
Let's roll.
Alright, so you guys leave the shop. They've left this old man very happy, as he has made quite a bit of money on you guys. And where are you off to next?
Well, should we do another job? Does anybody else have anything in the city they want to get done today?
Yeah, we can go talk to Dune Dragon. Get this next job set up.
So you guys keep mentioning a boat. Why are we getting on a boat? When I joined
We
up
never
with you, we didn't talk about a boat.
We never talked about that, did we?
Nope.
So we got a
would like
boat.
to know where I'm going.
We've got a boat. So
We got a
Um,
boat back into town, like over yonder. And wait, what were we planning to do with that boat? I don't think we had a plan, but it needed to be fixed. It was given to us but for free, but it needed to be fixed.
well, we needed the 2,000 gold. We Okay, so
Plus, it's a boat.
Xylodon, Storm Chaser, he's the shipwright. $2,000 for the refurbishment. We are just working towards getting that money. Now they gave us a deadline to get the cash for it, or if we don't get it, then we don't get the boat. So I mean, it's a win for them either way. Just hopefully, we'll have the money to pay for it. And once we do, we're gonna have to figure out how to run that thing, and then go about our business being a crew, man. Get excited, because it's gonna be fun.
Get excited.
As long as I'm making money and finding something big to kill, I'm okay.
All right. I like your attitude, man.
Yeah, it's why we hang out.
Right? I'm telling you.
Fair enough.
I can't actually remember what the name of the town that it's in.
Oh,
I wrote
dude,
everything
I
else
got it.
down.
I got it. Got it. Oh, dude, and I need to go see that blacksmith for that tentacle whip.
Yes.
Karuna.
Karuna.
Karuna. That is it. And yeah, I never got to cook my fish. I'm still upset about that.
Well, the fish got onto the grill, but we never got to eat it.
Yeah, because the fish people attacked.
But okay,
It was a weird
so,
time back then. It was a weird time, but we ended up with a bow.
yeah. So, Evan, do you have any more questions, or you want to roll on, brother?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So where are you guys going?
We're gonna go talk to Dune Dragon, right? He's got another job for us, or
Wait, no,
Odd
it's the travel one, which we gotta travel to. God, I have to keep bringing back this because we keep forgetting. Oh God, I can't read my own handwriting. Saltbrough.
okay. So, how do we get there?
I don't know. Let's ask the nearest.
Yeah, let's go
dude,
talk.
hey,
Fillion, roll perception for me.
Seven.
You just see butterflies. You're just watching a butterfly make its way through the market. It's the most interesting butterfly you've ever seen in your life. Max, go ahead and roll perception for me, please.
Oh my gosh. 7.
Suddenly, you notice the butterfly that Fillion is staring at, and you get sidetracked from the conversation you're having with Abaddon, and you both are just staring at this butterfly. Does anyone else would like to roll perception?
Sure, you know what? I'm over here just wondering what the heck's going on.
Yeah, like, what is
So,
going
I
on?
also
Let's say the wizard, please.
7.
Oh my.
This is the most magical butterfly you guys have ever seen. It's the most magical butterfly you've ever seen. And Evan, what did you get?
I just said it wasn't, but
Oh
This
my
is an amazing
gosh, man.
butterfly.
I have
I'm like, dude, I like the wings on that. That thing's pretty.
You start looking at the color palette of this butterfly, starting to plan the next design for your robes. That's how great this butterfly is. Evan, what did you get, sir?
13.
Thank Jesus. So Evan, while watching the rest of his party be enthralled by this butterfly, he happens to look around to see if anyone's noticing how weird they're all acting. But instead notices a store towards the end of the market with a globe etched into a piece of wood, and it says that it is Gretha's topography.
I reach out and try to grab the butterfly to kill it, to try to get everyone's attention.
Okay, roll to see if you hit it.
To hit? Okay. That is an 18 natural.
Oh, you how are you
That's
gonna do this?
I just I grab it, but I don't squish it. I just kind of pull it towards me, and I try to keep everyone's eye. And I put it in my hand, and be like, "There's a place where you can buy a map over there." And then I gently let the let it go back and out.
That a boy, man.
I'm not all rage.
I was gonna say I had. I have my misconceptions, man. Sorry.
But
And I just like lean over to Max. I'm like, look, we can't be evil all the time until you go to prison.
yeah,
I mean, if you're getting sent to prison for killing a butterfly, man, you're in some pretty.
we're in the
but I'm just saying,
wrong town.
Yeah.
I'm just
You need to
saying, you
move.
pick your moments to let your aggression out.
I try and get the group to follow me to head over to the.
I obviously follow the
Yep,
love
right
story.
on him. Let's do it.
Okay.
Where is Fenris in this?
You guys woke up and he wasn't there. There was
Okay.
a note that he had left, though I don't know if anyone saw it.
Nope.
It'll be in our room, correct?
It should be, yeah.
Okay.
So, heading towards Gretha's topography, you get to the door and there is a, crudely carved open sign. Entering inside, you see a room that is covered in maps of places you have not seen, maps of other planes possibly. They're scrolled up, like the scroll style. There's ones that are like behind a magical protection. And in there is a dwarven woman with black hair. Her hands are stained with ink. She has pots of different colors out. She doesn't quite look up when you enter. I'll be with you in a minute. I'll be with you in a minute.
I like kind of like tap Evan on his shoulder. I'm like, hey, sugar, you just go say hi, man. I wink at him.
I kind of start blushing a little bit and like kind of pushing my fingers together. Like I'm just gonna. You guys get the. I'm gonna just hang outside. That's fine.
And then, well, buddy. How often do you see a dwarf woman here? Come on.
It's okay.
Come on.
I
And
know,
at this point, you see Gretha kind of stroking. She has a mutton chop style beard that has some ink stains in it.
And I'm like, look at that beard, though.
You know, I'm just gonna. You guys get the map. I'm just gonna go in outside.
You found the story. You might as well be the one to lead
Come
us
on,
into
man.
it.
You got it. You wanted to come here. You get to talk to the beautiful dwarf lady here. Come
Okay.
on.
All right, fine. So then I like lick my hands and I like run it through the top of my mohawk to make sure it's standing like straight up, and I kind of stick out my chest and I strut like over to the counter, and I kind of hello.
Oh my goodness!
I do it really hard apparently.
She at this point she looks up and she's, hello.
Me and my friends are in need of a map,
Well, as
lady.
you
And I kind of like mock bow, and it's really terrible.
your hair kind of dips in some of the colored ink that she had been using.
I was gonna say, yeah.
So now
And
you have
I get up really fast when I feel it, and I just kind of flings ink.
yeah. She kind of not completely off put by that, but she motions around her. As you can see, I have quite many maps. But is there a particular type you're looking for?
I look over at Abaddon. Where are we going?
Oh, dude, man, I got you. Saltbrough.
Saltbrough. I'm not feeling familiar with Saltbrough. I know Saltbrough.
Probably what we're talking about.
And at this point, she gets up. She's like, "Well, I don't. That is a small village in a swamp. I don't have a map dedicated just to that, but I do have a map of the continent that we are on. If you are interested of that."
I mean,
Okay.
that's probably a good idea.
Yes.
And how much for the map, lady?
Oh,
Lady.
oh, that was so awkward. The map, Oh, I could, it's quite a common map. I could probably part with that for around 45 silver pieces and 3 gold pieces.
And I like look over at Maximus. Would you like to pay the lady?
Yes. What was
Roof
the
map.
price one more time?
45 silver pieces and I think I said 3 gold pieces?
Yes.
Yeah.
45 silver and you said how many copper?
3 gold.
Oh, 3 gold. Why didn't you tell me the gold first?
I
Okay,
don't
here.
know. I'm being complicated. I'm sorry.
Dwarven people, man. You guys are just strange. Strange people. All right, thank you very
Okay.
much.
So
Here's your gold.
I'm gonna go ahead and post that in the Discord channel for all of you. The one for just the party members.
Oh, I'm
And
excited.
I will work on getting this into a form where I can share it with everyone else on the stream. But for now, since it's brand new, we will just put it here. I think I'm in, yeah, I'm in the right one. Alright, there you go. And you know, some of you that have had schooling know that you are on the continent of Nessis. And all of you are going to be all geeking out over that map. I had a lot of fun making it.
No, it looks amazing.
Hmm.
I have not pulled it up yet.
Okay, no worries.
Ooh, that is pretty cool.
No, that's freaking awesome. So we're in Darford.
Yeah, right. Like, okay, I heard that.
We needed to head to Ravenport.
No, we needed to head to Saltbrough or Saltbrough.
Here, I think I figured out how I can share this.
Salt Bay?
Oh
Yeah,
my
it looks
lord.
like it's to our west.
Oh, okay, I see it. I had to actually go to like the map of it so I could see what's... Alright.
I don't see it. Oh wait, oh there it
It's-
is. It's so tiny.
It's in between Darford and Ravenport.
Yeah, I see it.
For
now.
viewers,
So we got
bear with me for 1 second. I will see if I can get this up on the screen for you.
got it though. See, and then I point at the map and I'm like, see, right there. That's where we gotta go. To some warehouse. I don't know what warehouse though.
Didn't know if you guys were going to discover it, so I forgot to put it in. Okay, let's get that up for everyone. Okay. Oh wow, made it way too big. Alright. Kind of blocking you guys out, but that's fine. Figure that out later. Okay. So, now that you have your map, what are you all doing?
So looking at the map, can we determine like how long it would take us in days, hours to get there?
Yeah, you could see that it's probably like a half a day's travel, to, Saltbrough.
What time is it?
It's still really early in the day. It's about, like 9 or 10 o'clock.
I'm like, hey, I mean, when we leave now, we might be able to
Do it in a
get
day.
back.
Yeah, we'll have to get in there real quick and maybe get to the inn as soon as we get there. If they got one, hopefully. Should.
Are we just gonna hoof it or walk? I mean, I think hoofing might mean a horse. Are we walking?
We could check to see if maybe they have some type of like a like a ferry service or
Hey, that's a good idea. Yeah,
like a wagon.
Well, yeah, let's go outside and go see if we can find some kind of like a shack and
Stable.
wagon to,
Transportation.
yeah.
Okay.
At least let's price it out.
As we'll see.
Okay, let me pull up, see if I have monies set up for that already. Ba, 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 ba. Potions, Arcana. I'm sure I could pull something out of my butt about that because I can't find where I had that listed. Okay, so I'll need to make a note someplace else about horsies for you guys. Anyways, so you guys are leaving the map store. As you're leaving, Greta kind of gives Zebin a little wink. And they head out, or you head out, rather, in search of a stable.
I look at Abaddon, like, Abaddon, did you see that? She winked at me. Did you see that?
I did see that, buddy. That was, yeah. I told you.
Thanks. You know, sometimes you just need the push of a good friend, you know, to get you to do something you don't normally do, like talk to a dwarven
Got
woman.
it. You got it.
Thanks, bud.
We get back, you should totally ask her out.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Like, you know, I think so far we're getting pretty serious, so let's kind of tone it back. You know.
You never know. You never know.
Alright, so, you guys don't remember seeing a stable when you came in the gate. So you're probably gonna have to ask around to find it.
Do I see any guards around?
Yeah, there's always some posted at the corners. You know, the one you
I
have.
walk up,
Oh, go ahead.
I walk up to a guard and I was like, hey, do you know if there's a way to quickly get over to Saltbrough?
I mean, generally people just walk.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was kind of thinking maybe saving my legs a little bit of trouble. Sorry.
Okay.
It's not like a stagecoach or like a a cart.
I mean, you could possibly check around the market to see if anyone's come to sell their wares, but Saltbrough's kind of a shithole. It's out in the middle of the swamps. Not a lot going on there.
And you see why I wanted to know where I don't understand you want me to walk through a swamp to get somewhere, and you're telling me we can't ride there?
Well, you might break your horse's legs if it goes into a swamp bog.
Well,
How do they live there if they don't have any roads in and out, though?
No, there is a road. The road's the only way of going in, but it's not quite wide enough for a cart or, you know.
What is there? Just swamp people?
I've never been, as far as I know. It's just a small group of people that had the misfortune of picking the wrong area to live.
Could you point us in the direction of somebody that might know what the heck's going on over there?
Well, you just came from a map store, didn't you?
Oh, okay, sir. You don't have to be rude about it, but that's fine. You know, you're just doing your public duty, telling us where things are. The swamp, is the swamp very? Has it anything out there big needs killing?
Like I said, I've never been there myself, but I'm sure you could ask the local folk that have the misfortune of living there. They might have something for you to kill.
Well, you've been helpful.
What exactly was the job that was out there?
we have
I
a-
wouldn't know.
No, thank you, sir. And I like kind of like wave.
I'm
him.
not talking to
Oh,
you.
Yeah, let's go, let's walk away. Okay, so yeah, Fillion, you were saying something.
Yeah. What exactly was the job that we were supposed to do out there?
Go find someone.
A missing
Uh,
person
Yeah, missing
in a
person.
swamp?
In a warehouse in Saltbrough.
There's a warehouse out there.
Well, it
They
sounds
just
to me like we're
hobble.
just gonna to make our way out there and find
Yeah.
this warehouse when we
Get
get there.
my freaking boots dirty.
Just
Bullshit.
prestidigitate them.
This better be worth it. You know, I can't just prestidigitate it when it's just continuously on there. Casting the spell every 2 seconds to clean my boots.
Lad, you
I'll
could go a
clean it when
few
I get
hours with
through,
dirt on your.
but like,
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to walk through the swamp. Okay, all right. I have problems with it. You know, whatever. We'll just go. Cause you know, whatever. We gotta get this money. Not happy about it though.
At this point, you see somebody familiar approaching you. You see that. Sorry, I'm losing who I was talking about. Gil. Gil is actually approaching you guys, having seen you awkwardly talking to a guard. And he pulls out a little slat and a piece of chalk and writes on it, and he shows it to you, and it literally says, "What are you still doing here?"
Talking. I was pretty sure this was a conversation, private.
And he's erasing it, writes again, holds it up, and is talking to a guard.
We were
I was
asking for
him
directions.
directions to a stable, but no, I didn't think that we had to walk through the swamp. I have problems with this.
He just kind of like deadpan looks at you. And
You
that
can look at me however you want, buddy. Doesn't change anything. Don't want to walk through the swamp, but we're going. Okay, so just whatever.
and he erases again and jots down another note for you guys. And this time, it says that Cole has sent somebody ahead of you who has already done some of the groundwork. And you'll see what I mean when you meet her. And then puts the slot away and just like leaves.
Alright, and I'm like, well, I guess just better go.
As he's leaving, I just shout, "You could have told us that before!"
And
He did.
he turns around and he just kind of like gives you this like, that was a below the belt shot, as you remember that he can't talk. And then he just continues to like, just like, oh my god, and just like keeps walking.
I thought that went well.
Well,
I guess we.
stupid swamp.
Yeah, let's be off.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch this over to our map. Unless you guys need a bio break real quick, because this would be a good spot to do one.
I will grab a drink.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick like 5-minute break, and we will be right back with the map up and everything ready to go. So
Go.
we'll see everyone in about 5 minutes. We back, guys. Sorry about that. Can you hear everyone?
Yellow.
Hello.
Technical difficulties.
Hello, hello, hello. Anyone there? I turned everything back up, so hopefully that.
Here, I'm going to go
I think-
check.
I think I heard
Okay,
that.
it's good. We're good.
Okay.
Thank you,
We're good.
Power Man.
Thank you, everyone. I forgot to turn that back on. Anyways, okay. I can minimize that again. All right. So you guys are you suddenly entered the fog. It is a little bit chillier. Abaddon Arcana checked the fog and did not find anything other than that it's really thick fog, not of a magical source. And they are just continuing on their way. Okay, you guys have reached a fork in the path.
Oh, fork.
I'm gonna look down at the fork and see if there's like any kind of tracks leading in one way or the other.
There are more muddy footprint tracks leading to the south west of you guys.
Are they animal or human or like bipedal?
I mean, from what you can tell, it's a combination of like boot prints and hoof prints and stuff. That one looks like it's a bigger path, and what you guys are looking for is probably a smaller path.
Oh, right, because the warehouse is like placed outside of the town, and it's like his like private warehouse.
All right, so yeah, then I guess I'll lead the group towards a road less traveled.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're ready. So as you continue down the path, if I can keep moving, you guys. Whoops. There we go. Had a moment there. I was arguing with the map. You begin to hear. Again, you begin to hear. There we go. Some sounds of daily life. Not the sounds you were hearing in Darford by any means, but you hear the sounds of various people going about their day. And you realize that you are actually heading towards a small village.
Oh well, this is quaint.
And as you approach, you see, as I switch screens, you see a crudely made outpost sign that says what you think is Saltbrough. Walking into the main town area, it does begin to lightly rain, and the people don't really seem bothered by that. That seems to be a normal occurrence to in this area. You make your way into the center of the town. And nobody, rushes out to greet you or anything. It's just a few buildings. Oops.
Is there any signage?
There was just the sign on. I'm gonna actually steal one
the
of you
town?
guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to turn off the dynamic fog. There we go. There we go. There you go. There's your town. Used you guys as a magic eraser. Sorry about that.
So there's people around.
Yep.
I like kind of like go over to one of the people that closest person that I see, and I'm like, "Is this Saltbrough?"
Why, yes, I'm the Saltbrough.
Have you seen a guy named Hobble?
Hobble, yes, and he's been through this part. We know him mighty well. He usually stays over at the inn. Belching
Where
Frog Inn.
where's that?
This is the big building over yonder.
And then I like look behind me. I'm like, it's a big building over yonder. I start walking that.
I follow Abaddon.
I'm a fallen too.
And I'm just gonna switch us back to normal view because I don't have an. Okay, and you all funny. There we go. All right, so you make your way inside of the tavern, the Belgian Bullfrog. You see a female halfling tending the bar, or at least you're kind of confused because she's actually above the bar, where the bar's height is similar to that of a normal bar's height. So you're not quite sure why you can't see her, but you can. There is some light music going on in the background. But otherwise, it's a pretty quiet, pretty quiet environment.
Well, should we ask around?
Yeah, might as well. I nudge Evan again. I'm like, hey man, he's on halfling.
Okay, we're gonna draw the line here. Halflings, dwarves, different species. Okay.
Well, obviously, I'm just saying, like, you're
Not my
right in
type.
between. You're right in between, buddy. You can have best of both worlds.
Oh god.
Other than the bartender, there is a hooded figure in the corner, relaxing near the fire. There is a group of what look like to be, some musicians of some sort, having a couple pints and, plucking a few chords at a time and just kind of having some normal talk. When you enter, they kind of stop and just everyone kind of like looks at you, knowing you're not from there.
So I generally say to the group, like, there's somebody who's supposed to be here that we're gonna meet. So maybe we should look around for that person. If they're gonna be anywhere, they're gonna be here.
Agreed.
I I point over at the hooded figure at the fireplace. Like, what do you think? What do you guys think? You think it might be our guy?
We can go find out.
Well,
Why
who are we
don't you
looking
go
for?
find out?
Who are we looking for here again?
I don't know. I don't think Gil told us the guy. He just said there was a guy.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm gonna walk up to this guy at the fireplace and go, "Hey, buddy, you got the stuff?"
You got the stuff.
So, this hooded figure turns to look at you, and immediately you can see a feline face, like shrouded with this this hood. Very, very dark, except the muzzle area is lighter, like a light gray, and they look up at you with these like bright yellow eyes, and they say, "I'm sorry."
I'm like, well, obviously you don't got the stuff.
And like their eyes narrow and just kind of look at you, and then
I'm
look
like,
over at the rest of the people in your party. Hood's still up.
Uh,
we're
Evan,
looking
why
for a
don't
guy
you
named.
Evan, why don't you do the talking?
Uh, I walk over. Hi, my friend. What my friend asks is, we're meeting a friend here, a mutual friend that a friend of ours sent here from a friendly city that we were with friends.
She holds up her hand and she's like, "Do you have the coin?"
Yeah. I like look. I don't have the. I don't. Who has the coin? Maximus. I think you have the
Yep.
coin.
I do have that coin. I'll take it out of my bag and I'll flip it over to Eben so he can pass it to her.
Yeah, and I
Dex
catch
check,
it and
Aaron.
pass it. Dex check. Oh, sick.
Oh God! All right.
And then I'm
Read
like,
this second here.
oh, Pretty Kitty does have the stuff.
Okay. That was a.
I got a 13.
You
I got
didn't need
19.
a. Okay, so
Well, I threw it right.
you didn't. I just needed Evan to try to catch it.
Okay.
So yeah, Evan, like the master little dwarf he is, just snatches it real quick, and haha, it's in this hand. It was in this hand. He's trying to do his best to socialize.
Did Abaddon say that out loud
What?
about Pretty Kitty having the
Oh
coin?
yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So she
As,
looks
as
again.
he's like flipping the coin, like obviously I'm offending.
Yeah.
I am offending.
The eyes are just like these narrow slits again, like looking over at you, like. And she says, "I already don't like this one."
Gonna say,
And looks
He
back.
grows on
I-
you. He grows
I
on
was
you. I
gonna
tell
say
you.
he doesn't have very many friends.
I'm like, he's not wrong.
Which one?
Both.
This is true.
Hey. Anyways.
And
Yes.
her hand is out.
Can I do
I
can I do an
present the coin.
insight check on her? Or on this person?
Yeah, go ahead.
$21.
What were you inside checking for? Just to see if they're a good person?
Yeah, just see like what their motivations are and stuff. Just getting like information off of them, body language.
Would you like to fill them in on that?
Yeah, in the moment, she looks like she would like for the coin to be handed to her.
That's it.
And she also looks like she
Nice.
doesn't like Abaddon. She keeps kind of her hand is out and she's like giving him like the stink eye, but looking back and then kind of like judging all of you. She appears to be judging you visually.
Ooh.
I give her-
Me
I
just
give her
like
coin.
my shit, like with my glamorous horns. I'm just like, obviously I'm used to being judged.
And when you hand it out, instead of the hand being out, she kind of like changes and then kind of like plucks it very gently from your hand so she doesn't have to touch you too much.
I can see you're friendly.
I was gonna say he
Quite.
doesn't bite, or at least not anything over maybe shin high.
He
Mm.
screams a lot.
Guys, I'm right here.
Hey, I like your screaming, okay?
Well, thanks. Anyways, I assume that you've maybe done a little bit of reconnaissance since you got here first.
And she holds up one finger and then just takes the coin and inspects it, and it looks to be making sure that it's legit.
You recognize this as the golden coin that has a dragon embossed on it. It is the coin that you had been given when you were looking for work in the past. So it's the same make.
So she nods and then puts the coin away, out of sight.
And sorry, out of game. Abaddon, you were given a magic bean, just so you know. And whenever you want to plant it, you are more than welcome to.
When was I given a magic bean?
It was in chat. Power Man gifted you a magic bean.
Oh,
So whenever you would like to plant it, you are more than welcome to.
I gotta write down.
Okay.
Thank you, Power Man. I don't go on the stream, but thank you.
All right. So yes, pocketing the coin.
Yes.
You know from the time of day, mysterious person that nobody's asked your name yet, that it is getting late, and in this area, it is more dangerous to venture out at night.
Okay. So she looks at everyone, um, and says, "It's dangerous to go out as the evening gets dark. So my recommendation would be we either move quickly and make camp, or we take off in the morning."
At least as long as it's somewhere dry.
Do you have a place that you'd like to set up camp?
No, it's sucks.
I do know of a place. Yes.
Madam, what's your name, by the way? Since none of us wanted to introduce ourselves.
You may call me River.
I'm Max.
River, I'm Fillion.
Mm.
I am Eben, and you know Abaddon.
Indeed.
I say we go tonight.
Well, let's make for the camp then.
Yep.
Get out of this city, village. 3 buildings.
All right, come
3 buildings.
and like make sure that the hood is like much tighter, so to hide the like kind of big ears that are sticking out on the side there.
As you all approach the door, it looks like it will be a wet evening.
Hmm.
I just stand there and I just let out
Oh.
the largest sigh that you can really think of. Like, I just complete and utter disappointment in this sigh.
I kind of nudge you with my shoulder out as I walk out the door.
I just like get my coat and I just walk out.
Say, I'm so stoked I bought that hat and jacket in Darford. Oh man.
At least I have my coat or anything alone.
This is gonna ruin my mohawk.
Wait, did I buy that cloak?
I think it was too expensive.
Oh yeah, I think it was too expensive. Right. It was like 300 for it. I forgot what
Yeah,
it did.
she wanted quite a bit for the magical cloak. It was more than we could afford right now.
So she turns around and looks at you all, and sees him sigh, and she's like, "Is there a problem?"
I don't like wet.
Very few like wet.
I'm
Is
okay
there
with
a
it.
problem?
I'm fine.
I was gonna say if the river here can go out in there, I would think you could handle it.
Do
Are you
not.
trying to say
touch me.
something?
Oh, I mean, cats don't like water. I mean, at least my.
Oh boy, I just start
Max,
walking away from
Max.
this conversation. Nope.
Her eyes
Max,
now
don't
narrow
go
at
down this
you.
road.
Her eyes narrow at you, and she's like, and she just turns and walks out the door.
Yeah. All right.
I'll follow.
Yeah, we're making our way to the camp that River has in mind.
Alrighty. So, River, I'm going to have you. I'm just going to bunch you guys up because it's just easier for me to move you that way. Okay. So, River has, as we said before, already ventured in this area to kind of map it out, and you can see why it is a very and let me switch you everyone to the map view. Here we go. This area is not only soggy and wet, but it is unforgiving. You get the sense that there are bigger monsters out there than you guys. Um, and go ahead and roll a survival check for me, River.
It's me. That was a survival check for me.
Yes.
Alright, I lost everybody for a second. In that.
Oh, I think we lost her
20
for
plus 5, 25.
25. All right, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Your time here without the riffraff has been well served. You make your way through this area, um, avoiding the small pitfalls and puddles. Um, you're able to sneak your way through a pretty big area. However, as you are venturing, you see something in the distance that you do not remember having stumbled upon in the past. And as your party approaches, you see a cart with several bodies laying around it.
I investigate the cart.
Okay, go ahead and roll for investigation.
As he's doing that, I'll reach out my hand and
Yeah,
say, like,
thank-
be careful. Don't touch anything.
I got a nat 20 on that.
Okay. So as you grow closer to it, you can definitely tell that these men have been dead for quite a while. The blood that had stained the grass beneath their bodies is slowly being washed away as the rain continues to pour. Um, in the cart, though, you see a small barrel that, or I'm sorry, a small crate that still seems relatively intact. Um, looking inside of it, you find um, one healing potion and a scroll.
Okay, I take both of them and I just quickly put them into my my bag of holding.
Okay. Does
And
anyone
then
else?
I lift my collar back up. So
Does anyone else do any looking?
Um, I'm just looking at the stream, Ash, and it seems quite choppy. Like it's buffering.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to fix that. It should stabilize here in a second, hopefully.
We do have the gigabyte. I don't understand why.
It might just be Okay, it looks like it's righted itself now. I think it's just Twitch right now. There's times during the day where it's there's higher and lower um, good times and stuff. So, anyways, we shall try to continue as best we can. I don't know if maybe start replay buffer.
It's looking better.
Okay,
Sorry.
that might be something we need to look into for next time. I'm not really sure how to fix that. Okay, so as you guys are searching, are you doing anything else?
Was that a standard health potion that I grabbed?
Yes.
I'm trying to write down like everything that's in my bag.
Okay.
River will just kind of like continue on if no one else. She just keeps walking,
I follow.
expecting them to follow.
I'm gonna follow her.
Yep.
Max is most definitely a city boy, so I'm gonna.
Okay, so you guys continue on. And you do reach an area that looks like it was roughly made into a good spot to camp by river previously.
And I'll say, here, we can set up camp, but keep an eye out. It's very dangerous out here.
Right.
Alright, well, we should set up a watch list for the evening.
I'll take the first watch.
Uh,
Would anybody like to join me? Am I
I'll
doing this solo?
Then I'm taking the last watch so I can. Well, I don't need my weapon.
I
So,
like, I don't know, if you guys see a bat, kill it and bring it.
well, we
Noted.
should just 2 hours apiece. So if one of us stays up for 2 hours at a time, we'll be fine.
Alright. I'll take first watch, and then I'm gonna walk over to the. Is that like a campfire?
yes, it is.
Is there anything in there that's gonna be lit with my tinderbox?
You
I
can
light it with prestidigitation.
Wunderbar.
I roll my eyes, and then I stand off kind of near the tree and start keeping watch.
Okay. Are any of you, the rest of you, going to pull out your bedrolls or anything? Or are you just sleeping in the mud?
I pull out my bedroll out of the bag of holding.
Yeah, I put my bedroll next to the tree.
Yeah, I don't know if I would assume I have one. I didn't have it in my equipment, but I would assume she would have prepared. So she's gonna prepare her area like slightly like on the edge there.
This edge? Or the
yeah,
other one?
like
Okay.
kind of like far away from them, but close enough to be safe.
Spread you out a little bit. Okay, and where do you other guys, where are you sleeping for the evening?
I take my spot near right below Evan, like the first one below Evan. There.
Okay.
I'll take the next one.
Yeah, you just throw me wherever. I'm trying to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oops. I need to put you on top of the bedroll, not on, well, I guess you could be inside of it too.
I'm in the bedroll.
Okay, there we go. Okay. So it's just Eben on watch?
Yeah, I will take the second watch.
So River would she would get her like 6 hours of sleep, but she would kind of stay awake. She'd keep waking up during each of their watches, just to be like awake for 20, 30 minutes each time for
Okay.
each of them. But she would get her
Or
full
full
night's
8.
rest.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So, Eben, go ahead and make a perception roll for me for the first watch of the night. And are you doing it 1 hour or 2?
I'll do a 2 hour.
Okay.
That is a 22.
Can you give me 1 second? Okay. Your watch passes without incident.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So
I
who are
walk
you?
over and I kick Maximus to wake up for his watch.
Rock and roll. You said it was perception?
Yes.
15. 15.
Your watch passes without incident. Though while you were in the rain, you can kind of feel Oathbreaker just kind of warming a little bit.
I remove Oathbreaker from his sheath and go. I just ask him, like, what's going on, dude? Obviously, something's going on.
He doesn't respond, but you could swear
That's
that
usually what he does in combat.
you could swear that when the lightning strikes, you can see a strange ruin appear in the handle that you had not seen before.
Talk to me here, Goose. I need to know what's going on. Oathbreaker, what's going on?
Would I see him talking to his gun?
You could see him. I
You
mean,
definitely
you
do.
could try to see him talking what he's talking to. I mean, he's, I don't know if you're how exactly what your line of sight on him is, if he's facing away from you or not.
Uh,
Are you facing out from the campsite?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, where are the silhouettes? I mean, not the silhouettes, but, so where, like, where am I getting this feeling from? Like,
It's just there's a ruin lighting up on the hilt of. I'm just asking which direction you are facing. Are you facing towards the campsite or are you facing away from the campsite?
oh, away from the campsite.
Okay, so yeah, you're not quite sure what he's talking to, River, but he's talking to something.
I'm just gonna watch then, quietly.
Okay, so that's the end of your watch, Maximus.
Alright, yep. I guess I go to bed.
You just go to bed.
Well, I mean, does the rune not dissipate? Is it
Every
still
time
going?
the lightning flashes, it illuminates.
Well, I'm gonna go kick Abaddon. I'm gonna wake him up since I'll probably have him jump onto the next shift, but I need to have him Arcana check and see maybe if he can see something that maybe I can't.
You as he's waking me up, I'm like, oh god, and I kind of like punch Fillion in a way, like kind of waking him up. I'm like, it's your turn to go do watch.
No, mage, you get up now.
Like 5 more minutes.
No. I need your help now, man. Something's not right.
Oh man, this is not the time of night to ask for a favor, buddy.
I mean, you. This could be life or death. Get your ass up.
Life or death, schmeth or meth. I don't know what you want, man. What do you want?
Something's going on with this lightning. Can you Arcana check? I want to see if this. And I show him Oathbreaker and the glowing, uh, rune that's on there that I hadn't seen before. This is new. I don't know what this is.
Okay, so I Arcana check it.
And while you're doing this, Oathbreaker, what the fuck do you think you guys are doing? Like, it's cold, it's wet. Why are you pulling me out in the rain? Like, what are you doing? And then the ruin disappears.
Like, what are you doing?
I
You
was
got me up like the
sleeping.
freaking butt crack of dawn, man. Like, oh my god, what was that rune?
What are you talking about?
You hear all this lightning and thunder cracking off right now? Like, that was you were lighting up every time that happened.
You'd know better than me. I don't have eyes.
Is this out loud or in his head?
This is out
So
loud.
I'm talking to him.
It's not loud.
Like the gun is talking out loud?
Yeah.
Definitely
Okay.
is.
All right. So River like sits up on her bedroll and is just staring at you guys as you're talking.
All right, I'm gonna sheathe Oathbreaker for now, and just try to get some sleep, I guess.
I punch Fillion awake again, and I'm like, it's your turn to take watch, buddy.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast charm on Abaddon.
Wait, what do I have to roll against that? I know I gotta roll something against that.
Your save is wisdom.
Wisdom?
Wisdom 13 for sin.
What's my wisdom modifier? Oh, God, okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, God, 5.
Did he succeed or fail? I'm assuming he's failed.
I failed. I failed.
Okay, so you're now charmed.
And I'm gonna try to convince him to take his watch. He's
Take
such a
my
good
watch?
friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what, buddy? Alright. I just love it when you have that cute little smile. And I go take the watch.
River shakes her head and like lies back down.
And then as I'm like sitting down, like taking my watch, I'm like, fuck, god damn it.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Alright. Be a 9.
9. Okay. You see a bat fluttering in the distance.
Oh yeah, I see. I cast firebolt. Immediately.
Wow,
I'm like,
no
"Ooh."
questions asked. Pow.
Before like I even think about anything else, the first thought that comes to my mind is shooting it out of the sky with firebolts.
Okay.
Power Man's telling you to plant that bean too.
I will do that. 10.
You kill the I'm sorry, you kill the bat. But it kind of dies off in the distance a little bit. Like you're gonna have to go get it.
Right. How far away was it when I killed it?
I mean, it's like right there.
Oh, okay.
It's not that far away. You know.
Ooh, dude. I go over to Fillion because I'm pretty sure he was the last one. I was like, hey, buddy, you still got that torch? I'm like,
I kind of barely half awake, and I just gesture to my backpack.
okay, so I like search through his backpack for a torch, and I take it out and I light it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm clicking all over the place a little bit too much. Okay.
And then I slowly kind of make my way in the direction to the bat.
Okay.
And I pick up the bat, and then I slowly make my way back.
And as you're going by, there's a frog.
And I'm like,
And
I'm
at,
like, oh god, oh, oh, Jesus,
and I
okay.
need you all to roll initiative for me.
Ah, darn it.
It's a frog?
20.
Okay.
19, Ash.
All right.
I got 2.
Oh, lordy.
Oh, God.
Eben?
Damn.
7.
Okay.
5.
5. And what's your passive perception, River?
15.
Yeah, you're going to wake up with the sound of that frog as well.
Okay.
And we are going to go ahead and take our longer break right now. It's halfway through our streaming, so please stick around. And when we get back, we will be getting into some combat. So, yes.
I got a bat though.
You got your bat. But yeah,
I'll eat it.
all right. So we'll be right back, guys. If you like what you're seeing, stick around, and the cool, fun stuff's about to start with combat. All right. See you guys in a minute. And Hello, we are back. Thank you for hanging with us through the break. We just need those moments so that we can, be human for a few seconds and take care of our bodily needs. So we are going to get right back into this after I fix everyone's camera. There we go. Everyone's fixed. Looks pretty. Looks great. Okay, so before the break, Abaddon went and chased after a bat, killed it, and then was surprised by a frog. While he was surprised by the frog, the magic bean that had been gifted to him fell out of his pocket in front of this frog, who then hops forward and eats it.
And
Suddenly,
I don't know if we're going live yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like it's just a be right back still.
it should change over.
Okay.
Wait a second, see if it does. Because
Yeah,
it's
it went
behind
for me.
us a little bit.
Sorry.
There it goes. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's behind. So we are. Yeah, they're behind us. Anyways, so the frog has eaten the bean, settles itself into the mud, when suddenly all of the frogs and the crickets go absolutely silent as you hear a rumbling erupt up from beneath the frog, as in shock and awe, both Abaddon and River see the beginnings of a brown, almost metallic-like snout erupt from this poor tiny frog's body, as a bottle monster is now pulling itself from the mud in front of you.
Would this be something that I'd recognize from having come through this area before?
No, this is not a monster that is native to this area at all. It looks
Wait.
a little disorientated and a little pissed off that it's wet, to be honest.
Mm.
And what is this monster?
It's called a bulette, Bullette. It is armor plated on top, short in stature. Kind of think about like a triceratops looking type of monster without the horns.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you see before you. And Abaddon, it is your turn, and I need to figure out how to put this monster in. I hope I have it. Hold on 1 second.
And so how? I'm like 5 feet away from it.
Oh yeah, you're totally gonna be 5 feet away from it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Well, then. Oh. Why does this always happen to me?
Did you change shape again?
What?
I said, did you change shape again?
We mean change shape.
Oh, Oh, no, never mind. I misunderstood when you said, why does this always happen to me?
No, yeah, no. It was just like because the rug, and then now a gigantic, gigantic monster. So, oh man, didn't think I was gonna have to think so hard on the first one.
I think I might have a better... Oh, yeah, I do. Hold on. I have the right picture. Not that it makes it any better.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave at 2nd level.
Okay.
So he's gonna make a Constitution saving throw. If he wins, he takes half damage, but it's gonna be 3d8 thunder damage, and he'll be pushed 10 feet away.
It got a 19.
Yeah, well, okay, so it's gonna take half. So it's 3d8. So 7 damage.
Okay.
And
It,
then it pushed away.
even though it did it succeed, it still gets pushed away.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many feet?
Um, 10 feet.
And that frog is no more. So there we go.
And then I'm gonna
Actually,
go as
I think it says, and I don't know if you have like a different one. It says on a successful save, the creature takes half damage and isn't pushed.
Oh, is that? Wait, let me get through it.
Yeah, please look
I
for
thought
me.
I
I
read it.
can't see
I
it.
thought it read it. I thought it just said it just takes half damage. Wait, a wave of thunderous force. I quick read it, to be honest.
Okay.
I
So
have,
it,
I have this. I have the same spell. That's the only reason why I noticed.
Well, I appreciate it because I feel like a fool now.
you're
No,
good.
Yeah,
no.
no, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, okay.
Okay. We still got your
Yeah.
movement. I mean,
Yeah,
it
but
would have a attack of opportunity, but
uh, would I be able to react to the attack of opportunity?
I don't think so.
Like to be cast like shield or something.
It's shield, yeah. If you have a reaction, then you can. But I don't.
Well, yeah. So I have a reaction for like a to hit, and then I have a reaction for damage.
I would say yes then on the damage. Like if you were to try to move and it does chomp on you.
Okay. All right. Well. Yeah. I'm still gonna try to move like to the right. And over more towards the group.
Okay, and it rolled a 10 to try to bite you as you move past.
Does not hit.
And you move how many feet? 5, 10,
As far as I can
15,
over
20,
to Evan.
25, 30?
Still got away from it. That was really the only point. But yeah, that's I guess the end of my turn.
Yep. Okay, Maximus, you are asleep, and nobody tried to wake you up yet. So you have no idea what's going on right now.
Right, it's
So-
what half my
No, you're
movement speed
asleep.
to get up.
That's it. You're asleep until something wakes you up.
Okay. I'm asleep.
Because nobody
Having
like
sweet
yelled
dreams.
out, nobody like
Wait,
did anything.
Wouldn't the thunder wave?
But there had been thunder and lightning all evening.
Oh yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah,
So-
you're right. You're right, because it's like we're outside and the elements. All right.
Oh man, what a wasted good initiative roll. Dang it.
Evan, you were asleep, and River, you were up.
All right. So yeah, the first thing that she's gonna do is yell out to the others who are not awake, to wake up, you fools. And I don't know if that's like
That's
an action, like
No,
free action.
that's a
or-
free action, yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
All right. The next thing that she will do is, am I standing or like lying down and I have to get up?
Well, you did. I mean, how have you been watching the rest of the guys all evening? Have you been perking up for a little bit, or have you been just like laying down and watching them?
She'd been laying down
Okay.
and watching. So yeah. So she'll stand up using half her movement. Step over to, let's see. She'll run over to Eben and touch his shoulder, like kind of like shaking him, but
Yeah.
at the same time casting resistance, which is It's a concentration. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number to a saving throw of their choice.
Okay.
And I'm
So
sorry,
you
the
have
name
this.
of that one more time. I'm trying
Resistance.
resistance. So it would be improve. No, that not restraint. Resistance, 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 resistance. Okay, go ahead. I don't think I actually have that one.
Okay. And then like kind of step back behind him after trying to wake him up, so like another 10 feet or so, like back behind him.
Underneath the tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Filian, you heard her shout, so you were awake.
All right. I guess I'm gonna reach over and touch Maximus and give him guidance,
Nice.
and then I'll. That's a cantrip.
Is it still in action?
Yeah. I can do the cantrip and then another first level, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, can you?
Well, wait, no, you can't. It's just cantrips. That's your spell for the.
Yeah, because it's an action. If it was like a bonus action, then you could do you still have a bonus action and your movement speed.
Yeah. I think that's all I'm gonna do.
You're gonna stay on the ground.
Well, no, I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
What's that?
Okay, and then I'm sorry. Charmed. How long does that last?
Charmed?
Mhm.
Oh, that's like a half hour? Let me see.
Oh yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's already over.
Okay.
An hour. Sorry.
Okay. Right. And now it is this crazy thing's turn. What is your movement, my friend? Oh dear God. Sorry, I've never attacked with one of these. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then 30. Yeah, it's good at 35, 40. All right. Is in your guys' face. It's angry. It's not really liking its environment, and it is attracted to the campfire light. So that's where it ran. That ends its turn.
Great.
Abaddon, it is your go, sir.
Okay.
Are we at the top of initiative?
Yes.
Did I get a turn?
You
Or was
were
I
asleep.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yep.
me and you both were asleep still.
Got it.
Yep. All right, Abaddon, back to you, sir.
Oh man. Okay. Well then. I have no freaking idea what I can do to this thing. I'm going to go over to Evan and I tell you he's like kind of waking up right now. I'm gonna be like, oh dude, you gotta get mad, man. You gotta get mad. And I
I lay my hands on him and I cast enlarge. I'm gonna double his size.
Oh dear God. Okay, let me. Strengthen, enlarge. I do have enlarge. Enlarge and
That's what I'm talking
enlarge.
about.
Yeah. So
Big Evan.
it's so his weight is multiplied by 8. Uh, this growth increases the size of one character medium. Target also has a. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapon also grows, and it deals an extra D4 damage.
Woo!
And that's concentration up to a minute. And then I'm gonna kind of like go continue over to like the tree behind him, and kind of like stand under the tree behind River,
Okay.
and like kind of make sure that my bat isn't, you know, bleeding all over the side of me.
I mean, it's a little bit of a crispy bat, but it's a dead bat nonetheless.
It is. I mean, and I just like look at River with like this smile, and I like kind of like hold up the bat a little bit, you know.
She like looks back and is like, and looks back over.
But
Alright.
that's the end of my turn.
Okay, thank you. Alright, Maximus, you are up and you are laying on the ground, and this gigantic God knows what is in front of you.
You have
Okay.
guidance.
So I'm gonna get up, use half my movement. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to kind of move up to that bedroll on the other side of Fillion.
Okay. So, 5, 10, 15?
Yeah, that's good enough. I still have a line of sight on the creature, right?
Yep.
And he's armored, right?
I
As you
don't
had
know.
mentioned earlier.
He looks to have some sort of hard skin covering thing on top of him.
Can I do like a? I'm just gonna shoot at him with Oathbreaker.
Alright, go ahead and roll attack.
Oh yeah, so 24.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And guidance is only for abilities, right? No, not damage. Obviously.
Right.
But you do have
So
2
8
attacks
plus 4. So 12 damage.
from the first shot.
Yes. I'm not taking 2 shots. I'm not going to use that yet. But as a bonus action, I'm also going to cast Hexblade's Curse on him.
Alrighty.
And with that, I end my turn.
Alrighty. Next we have up is Evan, who is larger than life.
Still asleep. Or still, like, on the ground.
You're on the ground, but you're awake.
Okay. I wake up in rage.
Yes!
And then as I am up noticing how big I am, I start laughing to myself maniacally, and then I'm going to swing my axe using reckless attack, so I'm going to get advantage, but everything else also gets advantage on me.
You
That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Uh, 2, 3.
That's an extra D4.
Yep, I got the D4, and this is the first time I'm attacking it, so I get divine. Whatchamacallit, divine fury. So I also get to add D6. So 2, 3. That is 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I laugh, and then that'll be my turn.
You're right. So you didn't have to reach too far. The fire's heat is nothing to you in your enlarged, raging size, and this this bottle is just super confused. This is not where it's from. There's things attacking it. Yeah, it's not a happy monster. River, it is your turn.
All right. So I am going to cast. Nope, I'm not. I am going to run around. So 5, 10. Kind of like to where the H is on the top of the Hexblade's curse, like kind of on that end, if I can make it all the way over there, or as close to that H as I can.
10, 15,
I can move 30 feet.
20, 25, 30. We'll put you right there.
Okay, and I am going to, as a bonus action, cast Shillelagh, which allows me to use my spell casting ability instead of my strength for my attack, and I am going to attack with my quarterstaff, and that is just a bludgeoning hit, I guess, so I'm going to roll for that. And that is a 20 to hit,
That hits.
and that is 7 points of damage.
Nice. Okay.
And that is going to be, and I still have my concentration up on my resistance for Evan. And
Alrighty.
that's it.
Filian, you are up, sir. Well, you're standing now. Did we lose him?
Who?
Filian?
Oh, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna just cast Sacred Flame on them.
Okay. Go ahead.
Shoot. Oh, the target has to succeed Dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty.
Okay. I'll take
It was 15
7. That's what you got. 15.
Mhm.
Dang it. it's 13 for the save.
So, seeing
Nothing
you
really happened, though.
suddenly move and it's being a little disoriented, it was able to scoot itself out of harm's way. And it is its turn again. And since you were the last thing to attack it, it is going to do a deadly leap at you. It is going to jump 15 feet, which is its distance to you. Oops. Forgot to link those together. And so yeah, it's on top of you. It is uses its action to land on its feet in the space that contains one or more creatures. They must succeed a strength or dex saving throw. Your choice.
I'll do strength.
Okay.
4.
Yeah, you fail. So you're gonna be knocked prone, and you're gonna take some damage. So let me figure out how much damage you're taking. You are gonna take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and then you're going to take another. Because when it landed on you, it landed with its clawsies out. Okay. So you took the 13 from before, and now you are taking 17 points of slashing damage on top of that.
Oh,
Are
It
you
was
even
16
alive
for-
still?
So 13
Yes.
plus 16 is 29.
Yeah,
Oof.
I'm done.
You alive?
Nope. Well,
He's
I'm
unconscious.
unconscious.
So I'm gonna just change your color. Let's
That's hardcore. What's the condition this creature like appears to be in?
I mean, it's not feeling great.
Better than me.
Yeah.
Better than
I mean, you do got a humongous dwarf on your team, so I think you guys will, I'm hoping you guys will be okay. Um so it's done with that, and it's noticing that you are lifeless underneath it. It is going to burrow underneath the ground and move the rest of its distance. You can see the mound of dirt moving, and I'm gonna leave it visible so you guys see it, but it's going to finish moving here. But it's underground. It will resurface, and so yeah, you guys can see it. So it dove down and then came back up. Alright, and that ends its turn. Abaddon, it is your turn.
So am I once again in
You're
a space for a opportunity attack?
you're 10 feet away.
Okay.
It's kind of big, so it's hard to tell, but it's 10 feet away from you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move to the left. I'm trying to just stay away from it
Okay.
because it's freaking me out. So I'm gonna go to the left and maybe down a little bit.
Towards the river.
Towards river, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
And then I will cast chill touch. Pretty sure, yeah, that's what it's called. On like at him. So yeah, chill touch. Nat one.
Okay.
day.
Alright, so you forget that you're standing in mud and kind of slip, and you end up freezing the mud around your feet. And you are currently stuck in place. We'll consider this a weak grapple on the part of the frozen mud.
dang.
Well, yeah, I guess yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. Maximus, your turn. It is 5 feet away from you, just so you know.
Yep. I am going to move. So it's underground.
No, it's resurfaced. It just kind
It's
of like, yeah,
resurfaced.
it's resurfaced.
Is it faced me or is it
It's
facing?
it's facing towards Eb. It's like trying to get into a position where it can be behind Eben a little bit.
Okay, so I'm gonna back up 15 feet.
It's gonna get an
Or
attack of opportunity.
oh. Okay, since it's not facing at me, I'm just gonna take a shot at it from
Okay.
where I sit. So 25.
That hits.
And 11.
All right. So you hit this, you shoot at this monster, and surprisingly, you're able to find purchase through its natural body armor, and a piercing shot sinks deep inside of it, and it is not very happy about that attack.
Oh wait, plus it takes an extra 2 damage because of the Hexblade Curse.
So 13 total.
13 damage total, I'm sorry.
Okay. Evan, it is your go, sir.
Okay. And it's out of ground, or is it still on
Yes,
the ground?
it's above ground.
Okay, I am going again. I will swing, but this time I will. I'll use reckless attack again. Let's see here. Let's see. That is a 15.
As you go to hit it, your axe blade glances off the hard metal plating on its head.
Bummer. Okay. I will then. I'll stay within its threat range, but I'm going to move over to Filion.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. River, it is your turn.
All right. Okay, so I am going to all right, running forward again towards it. Who was down? Actually, I'm going to stay where I am. Who was down again?
Filion.
Fillion. Okay, I'm going to cast as a
Holy. Go ahead. Sorry.
as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Fillion. So that's a 60-foot range.
Do you have
And
an incantation or a spell in mind that you'd like to recite?
oh no, I hadn't. She's just gonna like whisper. she whispers something in cat with a little hiss at the end, like and cast it at level 1. So that is 6 points of healing.
Oh wow. I think we just got rated. I'm not sure,
Yeah,
but we
we
just
have
jumped up
100
to like
viewers.
100. Thank you everyone
Yeah.
for tuning in.
Oh,
That
wow,
is
cool.
crazy.
I've been watching it and I wasn't sure because it never gave like a raid
I know, I
in
didn't
chat,
see it.
so
So okay. That's But thank you everyone that's watching.
yeah.
Yes. Hello.
Hi. So that's 6 points of healing to Fillion, and then then running forward and not doing Shillelagh because that's my bonus action. I'm just gonna hit it again with my quarterstaff. So as my action, that's an 8 to hit.
You know, as you go to hit it again, it's just not quite. It's not quite strong enough to penetrate its hard plated forehead.
And did I notice? Did I already do a reaction or no?
No.
This. Okay, I'm just gonna stay right where I am then.
Okay, and Filion, you felt this magical warming sensation as you were brought back to consciousness with a gigantic monster standing a few feet from you. No longer on top of you, thank God, because that would have been more damage all over again.
Okay, so I am conscious.
Yes.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
You were prone, though, so just so you know.
Oh yeah.
And you were within range of him getting a attack of opportunity.
Um. How are you gonna stay? Well, hold
You gonna play dead? You gonna play possum?
on. I guess I'll just heal myself. I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a healing word on myself.
There we go.
That heals for 5.
Thank you for that cheer.
I think, right?
Yeah, you can cast it on yourself.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's all I'm gonna do though. I'm not gonna move or anything. I'm not even gonna
Okay.
get up.
So how many points did you end up healing yourself?
5.
Okay. Yeah, keep playing possum. It's working. So it is the turn of this balut again, and it is going to burrow itself underneath the ground once more, and it's going to move this way, and it's going to resurface on the other side of Evan, and it is going to do another deadly leap. So you need to make a strength check for me, sir. Evan, my friend.
Oh, me. Sorry.
Yes.
I apologize.
No, you're good.
Strength.
Billy,
I'm raging.
Okay.
You said a saving throw?
Yes.
It's funny how you say that so calmly.
Yeah, right.
I am raging
I
now.
am so mad.
So that is that's an 18.
That's 18. Okay, you succeed, so you're going to take half damage, okay?
Half of half?
Half of half. How does that work?
Because I'm raging and I
No,
take half.
I'm saying how would that work number-wise? So half of, yeah. So it's halved
half
and then
of half.
halved again. So,
Uh-huh.
okay. So I'm going to roll it like I normally would, and we'll work on that math together.
Totally.
Okay, so the first amount is going to be 13. So 6, so 3.
Okay.
And then 3 again. So a total of 6 damage to you.
Gosh, you
Okay.
fuck out so hard on that.
And
So you quartered that damage?
He did.
Yep.
That's so hardcore.
Okay, save. The creature takes only half damage, is not knocked prone, and is pushed 5 feet
Okay.
into an unoccupied space. So I'm just going to move you back 5. So that's the closest unoccupied space to you. Yeah, because otherwise you would have been knocked prone because it has to push you into an unoccupied space or else you'll fall prone from
Gotcha.
bumping into somebody. Okay. That ends its turn. Abaddon, it is your turn next, sir.
Oh, okay. And I am. What's my condition right now?
As far as I know, you have not taken any damage, and you are hiding off over to the left.
And then there's that big boy right there. All right. We're going to. I'm gonna come up onto the side of it, just right on the left side, and then
Like
maybe
towards
yeah,
it?
right there,
Okay.
5 feet in, like towards it.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. And then I'm gonna cast Burning Hands towards him.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, makes sense. So he's gonna make a Dex saving throw.
Okay.
That's that 15-foot cone one.
Yeah.
And he got 15.
Gosh, man, he's just barely makes that. So he takes 4 damage.
Okay. Hey, damage is damage, yo. You know.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true. That's true.
Okay.
And then how much movement do I got left?
That was 20 to get you there.
Alright, so I'm gonna back up 10 feet.
Okay. Alright, that gets you out of there. Alrighty, and Maximus, it's your turn, sir.
Okay, can you move me south 15 feet?
There you go.
Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna use. Give me 1 second here. I was gonna use Action Surge.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 2 shots at the creature.
Okay. And I'm sorry, guys, I forgot to rotate the map, so I'm gonna do that now. Just so it's actually matching the direction that it's supposed to in terms of Darford.
So the first one I got 10. I'm going to use that guidance that Fillion cast on me before he passed out.
Okay.
And that was a 3, so I got a 13 on the first one. And then a 21 on the second one.
The first one misses, second one hits.
Okay. Sorry, I've somehow misplaced my D10. I got 9 plus 2, so 11 damage.
Nice.
Oh, no.
That was the right amount of damage?
Yes, I'm sorry,
Okay.
I dropped my D10 again.
You have your own Zan.
Yep, he loses that dice sometimes.
Yeah. It's like the D10 every time.
Okay.
We have our own as well on our side. Always dropping that dice.
Okay, so that, and Maximus, you're not doing any additional movement?
No, nothing as of yet. I want to stay within a good firing range.
Okay. Give me 1 second. My computer decided to freak out on me just for a second. There it goes. Okay. And next it is Eben. You are up.
Okay. I will, after getting pushed back, I'm gonna run right out. Or I'm gonna lunge at him again. I'm gonna do another reckless attack.
Okay.
That is a 17.
That just hits.
Okay. 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Bonus action. And that will be my turn.
Alrighty.
What does Hexblade's curse do again?
So give me 1 second and I'll read it out to you guys. It is once per short rest as a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet to curse for 1 minute or until it dies or you are incapacitated. Against the cursed target, you gain +2 bonus to damage rolls, and you score a critical hit on a 19 or 20, and you regain 5 HP when it dies.
And
Oh.
I'm sorry, that reminded me the Hexblade curse, if it lasts 1 minute, it's gone.
It's up now, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if you want to take that 2 damage from
No,
earlier.
I'll leave that. That was my bad for not realizing.
Okay.
So, I will leave that. Okay. And yeah, your turn, River. Whenever you're ready.
How's it looking? Like, roughly.
It is looking, it's not happy. There is blood pooling out the side of its mouth. It's labored breathing. It's not doing so great right now.
Okay. And have I noticed anybody who has been hit by it and
Other
is bleeding openly?
No, the only person that you already healed.
Okay.
So that's the only person that has taken damage at this point.
Okay. So
Oh no, and
so
Evan, but he's okay.
Okay. So she is going to. I'll run up and just that 5 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Shillelagh again as my bonus action, and go ahead and hit it with my quarterstaff. So just like say my words and then reach out and slam down with it. That's a 15 to hit.
Again, that's not quite enough. You do seem to have caused it, a little concern at this point, and it's not very happy, and just kind of looking for a way out at this point.
I'm actually, yeah, I'll just stay where I am
Okay.
and say like a curse under my breath.
A kitty cat curse.
Yeah.
All right, Philian, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna cast mirror image.
Okay.
So I basically do some like
Hocus pocus.
hocus pocus mirror images.
Odin.
Cast.
I imagine Doctor Strange from the Marvel universe when you do that, Like
Yeah. So I make 3 duplicates of myself, and then
3?
as a bonus, yeah,
Dang.
3 duplicates.
I'm like, I didn't paste that many of you. Hold on.
Just a whole bunch of billions.
Yeah, there's just a ton of Philians, My goodness,
And
I
I'm
know I
gonna-
have this one.
What's that?
Oh, I'm just looking for the thing that says mirror image. There it is.
Thinking like Dr. Manhattan right now.
There you go.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast 2nd level healing word on myself.
Okay.
I
And
get-
the mirror images, they're just up.
Yeah, they're just up. If I get attacked, I have to roll to see if he hits them.
Okay, so they're just kind of acting as a camouflage for you.
Yeah. So I did 8 heal to myself.
Okay.
And that would end my turn.
All right. It is.
Oh wait, can I also stand up? I also want to stand up.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. At this point, it is going to try to run away from this large group of people that have suddenly sprung up around it. And it's going to move forward, and it is going to get about to here, and then jump at Maximus. He's trying to take somebody out with him. So
Would that provoke opportunity from me since
that
it moved out
would.
of my threat
Yes.
range? Okay.
And
That's pretty
from River
far.
as well. It has 40 feet of movement.
Ooh, that's not gonna hit. That's an 8.
Okay, yeah, that you swing wide, and Filion has to duck in order to try to. I mean, this looks
And jump.
awkward. Your axe is the same exact size as it always has been, but you're huge, so he it just kind of looks a little funny. Just okay. And then River, you also had an attack of opportunity because it was within your 5 feet. Oh, I can't hear you, dear.
Muted.
That was a 7.
Okay,
Didn't hit.
so all right, and then so yeah, it's gonna go ahead and try to get you. Okay, so go ahead and roll me a dex saving throw. It rolled a 19 to hit. So do a dex save for me, or a dex or strength, your choice.
You're talking to me, Ash?
I'm talking to Abaddon.
You said
Sorry.
Max.
You
I'm
did say
sorry,
Max.
that was my bad. I was having him. I changed the camera angle, and I'm having him run towards Abaddon. He's running away from this big threat towards the only threat that's in front of him.
Sorry, that was why I was confused earlier.
Yeah, I
My
was
bad,
really
guys.
confused about that too. It was a 19.
Yeah.
Oh. So I have to make a dex saving
Dex
throw?
or strength, your choice.
Dex or strength. Well, I feel like I am screwed either way. So, dex. 17.
You succeed. So you're gonna only take half damage. Thank God, I didn't want to squish you to death.
And then, as a response to the damage, I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke on him.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. So the first amount of damage is 17 halved.
So, 9?
9. And then 3 points this time. It was 6, I just halved it in my head.
Wait, 30 points?
No, 3. It was 6 and I halved it for you, so it's 3.
I think you said 30. I'm
No,
like,
no, not 30.
okay, so 12 points total.
Yes. And you are pushed backwards from it 5 feet.
Okay. And then I'm gonna deal 3d10 to it. And it's gonna be 25 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, so this thing like is coming at me. Obviously, it jumps on me. Luckily, I'm all like, "Oh, skirt, skirt," and I kind of dodge out of the way, but he still nicks me, and I just kind of give him a look, and with just the rage of hell just coming out at me, and I just slam him with this energy, and I blast him to pieces.
Dang. So yeah, as you send out this energy, as you said, he doesn't even like finish pushing you back before this burst of white energy light goes out from your hands, almost like you were reaching out to hug this ugly faced monster, and the light permeates in him, comes out all the individual cracks that you guys did not see in his body armor, and he shudders for a second, and then he explodes in a scene of fireworks, blood and guts going everywhere. Unfortunately, also extinguishing your fire. But he's dead.
Nice. Nice.
Ugh.
Freaking Power Man.
Hellish Rebuke's pretty sick.
You guys gotta stop exploding things. It messes with the drops you get.
That's always Abaddon. He's always blowing stuff up or catching on fire.
So what I do, leave me
Sounds
alone.
like a resident
let me
pyromaniac.
see like what would be left for you to try to harvest. Give me 1 second to try to find this.
Power Man did have a good idea, but I don't know if Evan's up for using shields.
I guess, well, it's surrounded by hellish flames.
No,
So then,
I think
maybe
I
we
lose
could-
out on my unarmored defense, and I like my unarmored defense.
Okay. I figured you weren't the kind of guy to use a shield.
Well, I do. My guy does.
Oh no, I guess
Well-
I could use a shield, but I'm good. I like my two-handed axe.
Power Man had mentioned it taking its metal-ish skull and turning it into a shield.
Okay, so
Yeah.
because you did explode it, this did expose its stomach contents. And this is what you are able to gather from it. You are able to find a halfling sized helmet and a halfling sized backpack that has the remains of a half eaten lunch, second breakfast, and dinner. But again, it's covered in stomach acid, so it's your choice if you'd like to eat it or not.
So it looks like we got a hero point.
Oh, did we get a hero point awarded?
Or we have 2,500 pearls.
Where could you tell me who awarded that?
Well, I'm sorry, it just popped up onto my chat. I don't know if this is like an
Oh,
award.
you have the ability to do it. It looks like.
Oh, that's what that means. You can award it because you have that many points. But we'll have to figure that out if we're gonna have hero, you guys be able to award them as well.
And when River sees the explosion and she sees that it came from Abaddon, she just again like whispers under her breath and she just says, "Demons."
How,
And then
how long?
I just like, after I do that, I like look over at all of them like, come on, you guys gotta admit that was pretty cool, right?
River will admit nothing. She just stands up straight.
Yeah.
Alright, so at this point, it is now in the twilight hours of the morning. You could still try to sleep a little bit longer if you'd like. Or you can start your day at this point.
We were still about 2 hours from when we wanted to wake up, right?
Yeah, so if you guys continue,
need a
that
short
means that
rest.
somebody would not get their full amount of night's rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a short rest.
Okay. So, you gonna relight the
I
fire,
will
or
be useless if we don't take a short rest.
would you like to relight the fire?
I will light the fire.
River looks at everyone and she says, "I will take the final watch." She-
That's very nice.
Thank
Thank you.
Where would you like her to watch from?
Actually, right there is perfect.
Okay.
Because she's got like the dark vision there.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use 2 hit dice to gain some health back.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
use one.
How long does enlarge last, by the way?
A minute.
Okay, so that's gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, this is gonna be fun watching Evan try to get back in his sleeping bag.
Alright, so a short rest, Ash?
I mean, you guys have 2 more hours of rest, yeah.
Roll
Yep.
2, 1,
I
5.
And then, Fillion, how long do your little minions last, your mirror images? Are they still there, or are you gonna release them?
A minute, but I wave them away.
Okay.
Actually, before you do your hit dice, Sorry if you already rolled in. River would go over to both Evan and Filian, and she would cast Cure Wounds on both of them.
Oh, okay.
So for Evan, you get 4 points. Rolled a 1. And for Filian, 10 points.
Cool.
And she doesn't really say anything. She just kind of comes up and says like a couple of words, lightly touches you, and then a couple of words, lightly touches the other, and then just kind of walks back over to her spot.
So I have a quick question.
Yes.
I have arcane recovery. It says once per day when you finish a short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover up to a combined level of 2, and none of the slots can be 6th level or higher. So like, what does that mean?
Evan, I'm gonna have you jump in on that one. I don't know how to answer.
If I remember, I've never played a wizard, but if I remember correctly, you can get up to a second level spell back. Read it again to me.
It says, at the end of a short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover up to a combined level of 2, and none of the slots can be 6th level or higher.
Okay, how many spells? What spell slots have you lost?
I have one first spell, 2 second spells.
Okay. So if I remember correctly, you should be able to get one of those 2 back. If I want to remember, if that's correct. So it's you take half your wizard level rounded up. So we're level 3.
Yeah.
That's 1.5. So that's 2. So either 2 level 1 spell slots or 1 level 2 spell slot.
Okay. Level 2. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
So it's based off of your level, and then yeah, you can't do anything higher than a
And
6.
Filian, don't
Yep.
forget you do have a hero point that will expire by the end of today's session. So make sure you use that.
Okay.
I look over at River and I just kind of nod as a thank you, and then I kind of crawl back into bed and just as I go back to sleep for the next 2 hours.
All right. So night begins to turn into morning, and River, your watch passes without incident. Whenever you would like, you are more than welcome to wake this crew or leave them. You know, it's up to you.
Yeah, when the sun comes up, she turns to the group and she just says, "Wake up!" Like not yelling it, but just sharp, like loud.
Enough to scare us out of sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, also before I forget, I did want to pick up those halfling pieces of equipment.
Okay.
And put them into my bag.
Yep.
Of holding.
Your fairy bag of holding.
My fairy bag of holding. So it was a halfling helmet and a halfling backpack.
Yep.
With a sandwich inside.
It had part of its breakfast, its second breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Is it good?
The outside of the backpack is covered in stomach acid, so it's up to you to find out.
Fair enough. I prestidigitate the backpack to clean it.
And the helmet. Both of them. Before I put them into the bag, and then like I want to look through the backpack at the food first
Okay.
before I put it in.
River is definitely watching. She just like is staring as you do that.
I like look over and I see her staring. I'm like, what? I have a halfling friend. Okay, leave me alone. He's just not here right now.
You have a
She's like,
halfling friend? Sorry.
she's like, I said nothing, and just continues to stare.
Um. So is the food in the backpack any good?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
20.
From what you can glean, it was neatly packed. I mean, the half-eaten breakfast you might want to pass on, but the rest of the food seems to be packed in beeswax-covered cloth, and maybe fresh still. I mean, it's cheese and some bread, so it can't be too bad, right?
I pull it out and I like show it to Evan, and I'm like, you think you'd eat this?
No. Good.
And then I throw it into a fire. And then I put the backpack and the helmet like away.
Okay. Um, yeah.
Rise in God.
Oh, goodness. All right. So, having made it through a pretty interesting evening, you all go about getting your things packed and ready to go. Um, it was not, the best night's rest you've ever gotten, but it wasn't the worst. At least it was exciting, right? So what are you all going to do next? Or we have 1 hour left this evening. If anyone needs another break, now would be a good time. If not, we can keep pushing forward.
I can go either way. I can keep going, or if you want to take a break, I'm okay with that.
I can also go either.
Okay, let's go ahead and keep going then.
Okay.
So River would like look at everybody and just say, "Are you ready to press on?"
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay, come. And then she just heads off.
We're ready. Let me just group you all together so that I can move you all to once. And I don't know why I put you in the middle, Evan. I'm sorry, that's just where you're gonna be.
It's okay.
Okay. Let me zoom on out. Right, so go ahead and roll a survival check for me, River.
It's a 9.
Okay. Not it's not horrible. um, so you begin pressing forward and kind of realize that you are not going quite the way you thought the warehouse was supposed to be in. And really, without, telling everyone, you kind of just change direction and continue on um, this way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give anything away. Just confidently moving forward,
And
not even looking at them.
go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Natural 20 plus 5, 25.
All right. So as you are going, you suddenly smell something, and you do recognize the scent right away from your exploring of this area. It smells rather amphibian, and suddenly the fog clears ahead of you, and you for a second catch a glimpse of a frog, but it's huge. It's as tall as any other human, and wearing clothing. This definitely
Okay.
is a creature that you have heard about from the villagers that live nearby.
I'll quickly turn and say, "Ready yourselves." Do I know what this is called? Like, do I know the name of it or just know of it?
From what you heard from the townsfolk in Saltbrough, it is called a bullywog.
Okay. I'll say that. Say bullywogs ahead, and I'll like make sure that my quarterstaff is ready. And do I know of them to be hostile or just kind of neutral?
Give me 1 second. I'm pulling up the stat on it. So it is not the nicest creature. It has been known to kidnap children and eat them, and livestock. It's not the nicest thing.
Okay. And do I know if they travel in packs or like seeing one, it might be out on its own or it's likely to be around a bunch of
It's
others?
this one in particular. Does not travel by itself. In terms of a pack, the vernacular you're familiar with, it is one that tends to lead.
Okay. So I'll
Uh,
kind of relay that. Like, there's more around. Ready yourselves.
are we able to see this?
You can roll. I mean, she told you it was there, so I would assume if you looked up, you could see it.
Like we see it, okay. Be like, alright, I got this. Point my finger and I cast Firebolt.
Oh,
How far can that go?
120 feet.
Okay, you're fine then. Just bring me its head.
11.
And while he's doing that, if I have a moment, I'll also cast a spell.
Okay. Could you all give? I have to put your initiatives in real quick. You will have surprise on this bullywog, um, just for this first bit. But after the first attack hits it, it will no longer be surprised. So I just need to put your guys' initiative in so that I can move it into being able to give it damage. So if you would all roll initiative real quick for me, that would be amazing.
I rolled a 10.
A 10?
19 for River.
Okay.
11 for filling.
Okay.
One second, guys. 16 for Maximus.
And Eben, what did you get?
sorry, it's muted. 12.
Thank you. Alright. Okay, so Abaddon, go ahead. Since this is a surprise, you don't need to roll attack. Roll straight damage for me.
Oh. Two. 2.
You know, it's.
I was trying to show off to River, but you know when I really built it up, I kind of lost a little bit of confidence in the shot.
I mean,
Still hit him, but it was not my finest work.
you watch as the fireball disappears, reappears, disappears into the fog, and singes the very top of this frog-like head, and it turns to look at for you all, and it's almost like shocked. It's like, what the god, what the damn big mosquitoes out here type of deal. But it sees you, and in response to that, it is going to regoogle, which it lets out a very loud croak. and all other frog uh, bullywogs in within 30 feet of it gain 10 temporary hit points.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, oh.
Oh man.
Hey, you can't say I never make it exciting for you guys.
Do I get to cast my spell or wait until the initiative order?
You can go ahead and cast your spell.
All right. So River is going to take a small leather like piece of something out of her pocket and hold it, and then she says some words under her breath, and she's going to cast spike growth. So the ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts, hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration when a creature moves into or within it. It takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflage to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom check. But I'm going to cast it right in front of me, about 5, 10, 15, 20. What's the best way for me to describe this? Like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about 30 feet to the southwest.
Hold on one second.
Sure.
I'm trying to find. It's not a line. What would this be? Oh, I do have the area effects on. Okay. Burst. Okay. And how big was it? I'm sorry. One more time. 30 feet.
It's a 20-foot radius, so 40-foot diameter circle, and it's going to be about 35 feet, 30 feet ahead of river.
Okay. That's gonna represent it. This
Okay,
thing.
so
And
down a little bit further.
Oh, and I can't light it. Okay. So down this way.
Yeah, like a little bit more like that. Or
Right there.
a little bit more.
like in between us.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
And if she still has a moment, she'll say, "Be careful of the ground.
Okay.
Ground ahead."
Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start. That was pretty. You were at top of the initiative order, so we will move on to Max.
Okay. I'm liking where I'm at right now. I'm going to launch at the first creature that we came across. I see we have that 1, 2, and those are the frogs, right?
Yep.
And then
I'm just gonna go ahead and make the other guys visible because they came out as soon as they heard the call. So
okay.
just so you know.
Well, I'm going to shoot at the main creature with Eldritch Blast. So 17 plus 4, so 21.
For that guy, that is gonna hit.
Okay. He's going to take 9 damage.
Nice. And I'm gonna put a marker on this because I completely forgot what the number you told me was. How wide was the circle?
It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay. I'm just gonna put a marker there to remind myself. Thank you. Okay, and does that end your turn?
That ends my turn. Yes.
Alrighty. Up next we have Bullfrog A1, and he is going to look at the circle. And I'm gonna have to ask Chris. So when something has the ability to jump, is that in addition to its speed?
Jump is usually based off of if it's a running jump or if it's like jumping just by itself. It normally goes off of their strength modifier, if I remember correctly.
Okay. So
Um,
it has a standing jump that I've not used before, so I was curious. Can it do movement and jump?
yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So he is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he is going to jump an additional 20 feet towards you guys. That's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20. So he has landed on the other side of the circle. And that ends his turn. And this one's going to do the same thing. Or actually, this one's not going to move. This one's not going to move. This one's going to mirror what the other one did. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and then jump additional 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, and the closest person to him is 5, 10, 15 feet away. And it is going to throw a spear at Fillion.
Man, Fillion's getting punked tonight.
Hey, he's the closest one. I'm sorry.
No, it's just Fillion.
And that is going to be 20 to hit, not natural.
Yeah, 20 to hit.
Okay. And I'm guessing that does hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I need D8. Okay. And that is going to do 9 points of damage. And then that's the end of his turn, and now it is this one's turn. Okay, so this one is going to he's going to sing again, and this time he is going to sing the song of Garupat. When he sings, each creature within 30 feet of it that hears the song must make a wisdom saving throw. Oh wait, did I miscalculate? I totally miscalculated. You guys are more than 30 feet away, so never mind. He does that, but it has no effect on you guys. He used it more as a warning to you. Okay. And Eben, it is your turn.
All right. So I will run up to the one in front of me.
Okay.
While I'm running up, I'll go into a rage. my
on
second out
the
of 3.
bridge.
And then I will attack with my 2-hand axe.
Okay.
That is a swing and a miss with a natural 2.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. So I'm just gonna move you closer to him because
Sure.
you moved it. Okay. There we go. Next is Filion.
I'm gonna move behind Max.
Okay.
And then I'll cast guidance on him again.
Okay.
That's it.
Appreciate it.
Okay. And now it's Abaddon.
I am. Nah, I'm gonna try to hit one with a firebolt. Yeah. I'm gonna follow through on that one. Got a 13.
Which one are you hitting? The number 1?
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you go to hit him, the firebolt swings wide and actually is gonna catch part of the thorny thing on fire, the thorny crevice.
Well, not what I had in mind. I'm gonna back up like 15 feet.
Okay.
And call it good on that.
Alright, River, it is your turn.
All right, she's gonna run right up on the left side, well, of Eben. So sorry, like the bottom part of Eben. If you can make it that far.
Okay.
And bonus action Shillelagh and attack the bullywog with her quarterstaff. That's an 8. Oh my god.
That does not quite find the purchase you were expecting. The amphibious skin is rather squishy. So you go to hit it and its skin almost absorbs the hit and it blubbles back out.
All right.
And
That's it. That's my everything.
Alrighty. Maximus, your turn. And I'm sorry,
Okay,
this music is too calm right now. I need to change this up a little bit. I'm like, this is not working for me.
All right, I'm going to take a shot at number 4. Ooh, natural 20. So, it's like a 28 to hit. And an 11 damage.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Number 4.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I was adjusting music. How would you like to do this?
I just calmly, I see him running up.
Oh,
on
I'm
us from the
I'm
other
sorry.
side.
No, never mind. That was wrong. It had 10 points
Okay.
additional temporary help points. Okay, so you shoot at the frog.
Let's say if I kill him in one shot, man, that's what's up.
And he kind of recoils from your shot. It does pierce him, and some vile green goo starts welling out from it.
Ooh. I'd say don't come near me, man. I might get sick. But yeah, I am my turn.
There we go. That's more like it. Okay. Alright, now we got Blue Frog. He is going to take give me his stats back. Okay, he is going to do a multi-attack. He is going to try to bite Eben. No, he's gonna try to bite River. 8? I don't think that would.
No.
Okay, and his second attack is with his spear, and he's gonna try to go shish kebabbing. And that is going to be 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And you are going to take 8 points of piercing damage. So he reaches out, misses with his mouth, but finds you with his point. Okay, next.
Story of my life.
Next bullywog is going to start coming around this side as well, seeing that his buddy has found somebody he can attack. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 20, and he's going to hop 20 more feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. Following suit, this bullywog is also going to start making his way around. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hop another 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's too far away to throw a spear at you guys. And the bullywog that is already over here, he is going to move forward. Actually, no, he's going to stay where he is, and he's going to throw a spear at Maximus.
Number 3?
Number 4.
I'm sorry. Yeah, cool.
14. And that is going to be 18 points.
I'm
sorry, to attack.
I'm gonna raise my hand and use the shield that's embedded into my ring.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you to use that.
I know.
Oh my god,
I'm going
so
to reach
excited.
my hand up and use my ring of mutual concessions and compromises and use the shield spell that's embedded in it right now. To raise my AC up to 15. Or no, I'm sorry, 19.
Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, so you rolled on this. This ended up being a natural 100. And all the spells you cast within the next minute automatically will fail.
Oh.
So,
God.
yeah.
Ow. I'm gonna use my remaining. Or wait, no. You just threw that at me, huh?
Yep.
Damn.
That's it.
I didn't move, man. I should have moved.
You could always plant a magic bean.
Well, as long as it's a bonus action, then yeah.
That would probably be an action. You gotta dig a hole and plant a seed. Alright. Okay, so that does it block all the damage?
Yeah, that puts my AC up to 19.
Okay, so yeah, you didn't take anything. Perplexed, the bullywog is confused that its spear looked true, but it did not seem to harm you at all, and that a mere humanoid's hand was able to stop it. So next is the other bullywog. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then he's gonna jump. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. And now, Evan, it is your go, sir.
Okay. The one in front of me, I'm gonna make another attack. And if I don't, no, I don't. That is a 25.
That definitely hits.
Okay. That is 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay. This frog is not looking happy.
Okay. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Killian, you are up. Killian?
Yeah.
Okay, it's your
I
turn.
don't think I don't think I can do anything though.
Do what you want.
I think I want to move. Well, I can't see that. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna move between River and Abaddon, like we're in the middle of them.
Did you get closer to your camera, or is that just me? Oh, you're...
No,
Okay.
I'm kind of like on my desk. But yeah,
Okay.
I can sit back.
It's no worries.
You see where I want to move to though?
Yeah, you want to get closer.
Yeah.
5, 10...
Oh,
Right there or more? That's 15.
that's fine right there.
Okay. Alright. Next up is Abaddon.
Okay. I am going to again point my hand at a number. Yeah, I'm going to point my hand at number 4 this time. Wait. Between 1 and 4, which one's taking damage?
4 has.
4 has.
And...
One did
Actually,
too,
yeah, 1 did
just
2.
last turn.
Yeah.
Damage 4. I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Okay.
It's 20 to hit.
That definitely hits. Cook this little froggy.
4 damage.
That's definitely getting toasty, but not fully cooked.
Yeah, I don't have anywhere I want to move. I'm
Okay.
just gonna hang out where I am.
You're up next, River.
Okay. I'm gonna do bonus action Shillelagh again and hit number 1.
Okay.
$16.
That hits.
Okay, great. And that's 10 points of bludgeoning damage from the quarterstaff.
Okay. So as your quarterstaff comes down and rounds itself on this poor little bullywog, how would you like to do this?
I just want to like kind of swing it like a bat and smack it in the side of the head.
You not only smack it in the side of the head, you pitch it headlong into the center of your thorny growth. And it is out of here.
Yeah.
And then I am going to let's see. I'm gonna like nod to Evan, and then I'm gonna run towards number 4.
10,
Like kind of like a nod, like you can take care of number 2. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
25.
Use an action, I nod
Do you
back.
want to go full 30? That would be 30 right there.
How about diagonal back 1? Back more. Yep, exactly.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I will put a compass in here next time. It's messing with me a little bit not having one, but that's fine. We're doing good. We got this. Okay. And then next up is Maximus.
Okay. I'm gonna move in between Filion and Abaddon, and my well,
Just
my
there or
pistols.
like
Yeah,
directly
that's
between?
fine, right
Okay.
there. But my pistol's not gonna count towards the magic spell, is it?
No, and you've had enough time. Enough people have gone since then because each round 6 seconds. There's been at least 6 people that have gone between you and your last turn, so that condition is ended because it only lasted for 1 minute.
Okay. Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, I'm gonna use action surge, and I'm gonna take a shot at 4 and at 3.
Okay.
I also remembered that my growth there is a concentration, so I did get hurt, so I have
So
to
it
make
broke
a
your
con.
con check.
Yeah, I have to make a
Okay.
con check. Sorry, 1 second. Constitution save. Oh God. Nope, that's a 6. So that is actually gone now.
Okay. Me. Thank you for being so honest.
Well, it got them to waste some movement anyway. I'm trying to go
Hey,
around it.
it did its job. Okay, and what was your attack rolls?
17 on 4 and 23 on 3.
Both of those hit. Roll damage.
Oh God, 4 on 4. God, it sucked. And 7 on 3.
Okay. 4 is starting to wobble where he is standing. He's
He's taking what, 15 damage?
yeah,
Okay.
about.
Roughly.
Okay. Bully Frog 1 is no more. Bully Frog 2 is going to throw a spear at Evan because he's realizing how easily you dispatched his brother, Tadpole, and life friend. So he is going to roll a 19 plus.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. Okay. And that is going to be 3 points of damage.
Is that already halved?
No. So
Okay.
1. Rounding down. Like, wait a second.
It just like sticks in my pec. I'm just like, and I flex it out.
Okay. Next Bullywog is Bullywog 3. He is going to throw a spear back at Maximus. And is going to do. That's an attack of 9. So I don't think that hits.
No, 14.
So as you
No.
see the spear coming, you kind of dodge out of the way and it lands in the muddy grass behind you.
Nice.
Bullywog 4 is going to. Let's see, what can you do? He is going to do a standing leap 10 feet in the air and try to throw a spear at Abaddon this time. 8 plus 4 is going to be 12. I don't think that hits.
No, but I am gonna cast shield.
Alright. And lucky you, you do not have to have a wild magic effect. Okay, so
Not gonna try to even let that happen.
10, 15, 20. So, this guy in the back, he is going to make a standing leap and he is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. And he is going to do another Glorpat call. So everyone within 30 feet of him. So let me pull up a range thing. Let's see, do I have a burst that's 30 feet? I do. So, 30 feet of him needs to do a concentration con save.
Concept.
No, I'm sorry. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Okay.
Yep.
Is that including me?
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it be around that guy?
No.
Well,
It doesn't. It says each chosen creature within 30 feet of the croaker.
Of the croaker.
Yep.
So wouldn't it be a 30-foot diameter around him?
It doesn't say anything about being a sphere or a diameter. I'm just using this to show how many people are within a 30-foot range of him.
It's 30-foot range. Love that. So it'd be 30 feet all the way around him.
Yep.
Wow.
So it wouldn't be getting Abaddon if it was around the croaker.
No, it's not around the croaker. It's everything that's within this 30-foot area is affected. So Abaddon is still technically inside of there. I'm even rolling it for the frog, so...
Alright, I'm just trying to make sure.
Okay.
Understand.
So, Abaddon, you fail. And you take... So you take 9 points of psychic damage. And you have disadvantage on Constitution saving throws until the end of your next turn. Who else? Give me the numbers,
11.
everyone. 11. You also fail and take 9 points of psychic damage and also have disadvantage on con saving throws until the next turn.
18.
You succeed and you take half damage. So you're going to take 4.
4. Okay.
22.
You succeed and also take 4 points of damage.
13.
You succeed and take 4 points of damage. Okay, and that ends his turn. Evan, it is your turn.
I'm gonna run up to number 2. Hey, number 2. And then I will bring my axe down to try if I cannot cleft in twain. I will, and I'm gonna make this a reckless attack. Why not?
Do it.
So reckless.
That is a 15.
That hits.
Word. Okay, and then let's see. That's the first one. Wow, max damage.
Nice.
19 points of slashing damage. Ooh.
He is wavering in front of you, but still standing.
My bonus action, I just yell at him to die. And then very angry, ragey, just, why won't you die? And then that will be my turn.
Nice. Okay, Filian, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on number 4.
Okay.
It takes 2.
Hey.
Oh wait, you have to do a dexterity.
It failed. It was a 3.
Okay. Yeah, so it takes 2 damage.
How would you like to do this?
Just like he holds his hand out towards the creature, and the blue flame generates in it, and he blows the flame at the creature, and it just twinkles its way through the sky until it hits him.
The wind picks up and carries the
Dude.
frog dust into
Dude,
the
damage.
night scare. And you look at him and know that you will see him in Valhalla one day. Alright, Abaddon, your turn.
Okay. Alright, so what, it's just 3, 2, and big guy?
Yep.
Okay. I'm I am going to, because I am severely hurting here, I'm going to cast False Light.
Don't
on
you have
myself.
a healing potion? Who has the healing potions?
I mean, I guess that's true.
Evan,
I got one. Yeah.
No, I have 2 though. Fine, I'll use one. 2d4 plus 4. Or is that
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Right. Yeah. 9.
Nice.
At least got that back.
Oh, I forgot to use my sound effect for you. Dang it. I'm gonna do it anyway if I can find it. Where'd it go? No,
Would I have any healing potions on me as a, like, would I have packed any? I didn't ask before we...
I mean, you'd probably have at least one.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
you're a druid, right? You're supposed to live off the land, you know, like you pick flowers and make a salve or something.
Well, she has a healer's kit, so... There you go. I got the drinking sound in. I'm so proud of finding that. Okay. Alright, so you guys have healed yourself up a little bit. Are you gonna do anything else, Abaddon?
No.
Okay. And it is at this moment that the doors to the warehouse that are on the other side of this area that you have not been able to see yet, but it's there, burst open, and a small figure stumbles out carrying a large device that begins echoing an almost horrible, ear-twisting sound, and I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
What was that buff on me, Ashley, right now for Constitution throws? I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Alright, so 13 and a 16, so 13.
Yep.
10.
Okay.
5.
So, Abaddon, you are going to take 5 points of psychic damage and fall prone.
20 plus 2.
That a potion you just used? Oh yeah.
You know what? At least I'm not at 2 health.
Okay, what are everyone else's rolls?
I'm 20 plus 2.
You're fine.
I got 16.
And you're okay as well. And in that instance, the frogs grab their ear holes and vanish off into the fog, leaving you all confused as to what in God's name just happened, and the sound cuts off, and the swamp sounds return to normal. As you look towards the doors and wonder at your savior.
Well, that was well timed.
Do I recognize this person? Or individual?
You recognize some features that sound very similar to the individual you have been sent to look for, but you're not quite sure if it's him or not, as you've not actually met him.
I get up.
Okay, I'm gonna switch us back to our normal view, guys. We are done with the map for right now. Okay.
I'll go over to Abaddon and make like kind of a uh, face, and then not. She doesn't have to touch him, so she's just gonna say a couple of words and healing word. 1d4 plus 3, so 6 points of healing. That's my last first level spell slot.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
She nods and then turns back around to face the person in the doorway.
Seeing that the bullywogs have disappeared, um, the individual kind of like tosses this item aside and just like, whew, well that was definitely more than I signed up for. And seeing all of you guys and Abaddon on the ground. I was wondering why they stopped attacking, so I came out to try to scare them off. Sorry about knocking you on your ass there.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Obviously, I didn't want my ears today. Thank you.
What'd you say?
Yeah, obviously.
What? Oh, sorry. And he takes like cotton out of his ears. Oh, okay. You were saying?
Never mind. Never mind.
Thank you
And
for the assist.
I
is what you're saying.
prestidigitate a dick onto his forehead.
That'll wash off.
In an hour.
Yep.
If it lasts more than an hour, go visit a doctor.
Well, who are you, and how did you find this place? It's not the easiest place to find. I mean, I made sure of that, but who are you?
River gestures for somebody to go and speak. It's like an after you.
I just look over at him. I'm like, "Are you Hobble?"
Yes.
He's like, "Oh, well, we're staying here because uh, your boss is looking for you."
Oh,
The dragon sent us.
dragon, you say? Yeah, he is my boss. Uh, I mean, I know I'm a little late, but I got held up here by those creatures. They've been trying to get in here for the last day and a half.
Well, now they're not getting in there anymore, so probably come back with us.
Okay. Let me just grab some of my things, and he goes back inside and comes out with like a ledger. He folds that after, and he actually turns around and he goes about locking up the front door, even, and puts key, back in his shirt, and comes out. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Head out.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
River will follow, but like kind of near the back a little bit this time instead of leading near the front.
Okay. Hovel just takes charge and goes forward, kind of talking over his shoulder, almost walking backwards. At times, you think he's going to walk straight into a mud puddle, but somehow narrowly misses it and continues walking. You get that he's kind of a clumsy individual, not really super great at a lot of things, but luck seems to be on his side for some reason or another. Um, you guys make record time back to Saltbrough. Uh, and when you get there, the townsfolk look a little surprised at seeing Hovel, as they had not seen him for several days and had heard that his supply wagon had been attacked and his guard had been killed. They had thought the bullywogs would have eaten him by now. And he, goes around and he does some highs, hellos, and he turns back to you. And he's like, it'll just be a minute. I left a few of my belongings inside the inn. And he starts towards the bullfrog's belch.
I'm gonna head in with him. Keep an eye on him. Something seems sketch.
So he looks at you and you're a brave individual, I tell you. And he sneaks up to the door and like cracks it open and peeks inside. All right, you go in first, and I'm gonna make it for my room and meet you back outside in 2 minutes. And he's like, kind of like looking around to see if somebody's in there.
I open the door and I gesture him to get in. Go in.
Shh, she'll see me.
Well, that's your problem, not mine. Get what you need, and let's leave.
Okay, she's gonna get mad at you, not me, but alright.
I can handle it.
So he like stays low and he makes his way to the stairs and makes his way upstairs without incident. But as he is rounding the top flight of stairs, the barmaid, you can hear this dragging sound, and it stops, and she hops up on a crate that she's dragged over so she could see over the bar, because she's a halfling. And she sees you. She says, "Oh, you're back. Did you need anything?"
I got what I came for here.
All right. Well, make sure you see yourself out if you're not going to stay for a drink.
Yeah.
She starts cleaning glasses, and you can see Hovel at the top of the stairs. Like, is the coast clear? Like,
I roll my eyes and I walk over to the barkeep and I'm like, yeah, if you could, do you have anything down in your cellar for aged ales or like a whiskey or bourbon down there? Mostly going down. What's in your cellar for alcohol?
Can you roll me a persuasion?
Yeah, I'm great at this. Yeah. That is a 10.
She's not quite convinced that you're really looking for something, as you had just stated that you had got what you came for. And she's just gonna kind of and like stop cleaning the one glass she was working on and sets it down, and she'll be like, "All right, he's here, isn't he?"
I don't know what you're talking about. And I say that not very deceptive. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I say I don't know what you're talking about.
Hubble has already started making his way down the stairs, and these aren't stairs where you can like kind of hide. They're like open stairs. So she kind of glances over that way. You! And she hops down her crate and she starts rounding the bar. What do you do?
No, stop, come back, but I don't move. I just let her go and do her thing.
And Havel looks over at you and just kind of like, your funeral, lad, and he runs out the nearest exit, which happens to be a window, and in the process of he breaks said shutters and does like a Hollywood flip out of them. And you just see her go to the window and, "How dare you leave without paying your bill?" And da, da, da. Just this long, rambling, shrill woman, halfling voice, just throwing anything nearby out the window at him.
I just kind of start making my way towards the door and just look at her and go, yeesh, awkward, and I just start trying to leave.
She doesn't. She's too preoccupied with trying to like somehow get him to come back.
Did those of us outside see him like jump through the window?
You did,
Or just
and
kind of like leaning.
yeah, and you heard the following insults and the glass shattering and the familiar female halfling voice, He runs up to you guys hastily and is like, "We need to go now."
I'll just roll my eyes and follow him.
Same.
Okay. So at this point,